I don't watch MMA that much anymore. I just do it. You know, I'm one of those guys. I rather do it than watch it. That's why I don't watch porn.
Helen Yee here with Eyes on the Game here at Ultimate Training Center, being joined by the legend himself, Mr. Rampage Jackson. Now, you are fighting Fedor. I know you don't really want to fight him, but how does it feel?
It's a regular day at the office. It's my job. I've fought friends and stuff before. You know, it's part of it, part of the job.
But what about returning to Japan? I know the last time you fought there was, I believe, back in 2012.
Was it 2012?
Yeah.
It's been a while since I fought there. I know that much.
I know you're excited to go back, right? You love fighting there from the Pride days.
Yes, yes. The Japanese fans it's no secret, they're my favorite fans. They're the best fans ever. They're quiet, so you can hear your corner man. They're very respectful. You know, they don't care if you win or lose as long as you fight. As long as you fight hard, they don't care, and I love that.
Now, looking at Fedor, I mean, right now, especially in the heavyweight division, there's a lot of debate, right? Like, who is the best? Do you still regard him as the best, or what do you think about Stipe kind of taking that throne?
I don't know much about Stipe.
So
I'm sorry. I don't watch MMA that much anymore. Yeah. I just do it. You know, I'm one of those guys. I rather do it than watch it. That's why I don't watch porn.
Okay. Anyway, so you said that you want to get into boxing before your career is over.
Yeah.
And I know you mentioned recently you don't want to box Deontay Wilder.
No.
So what about like maybe Tyson Fury?
He's tall too. He's long. I don't like to fight people with long arms, especially like not my first boxing match. I don't want the long armed people. I don't like that.
Then who?
Listen, I'll fight anybody if the money right. Don't get me wrong. But I rather fight, a boxer that's close to my height.
Like who? Do you have one in mind?
No, like I said, I really don't watch it.
But when would you like to make a boxing debut?
Before I retire, whenever.
Next year or 2 years?
6 months. It don't matter. I ain't scared to fight. I'm a fighter. But I just prefer to fight a guy closer to my height, my first boxing match. You understand?
Yeah.
Yeah, but if the price is right, I'll fight anybody.
And what about for pro wrestling? I know you've done some pro wrestling in the past, but what about WWE? Would that ever interest you at all?
No, my body's too banged up to do that. Once I had a little taste of pro wrestling, I see how hard those guys work, and a lot of people have different things to say about pro wrestling, but it's tougher than what you think once you go there and see it. Yeah. Now those guys, they have to wrestle like 4 or 5 days a week. There's no way I can do that with all the injuries and stuff I have. No way.
But was there anyone you enjoyed watching growing up? Oh
man, I was a big pro wrestling fan. I used to want to be a pro wrestler. That's why I always fought the way I fought. I used to love the Moondogs. I used to love the Master of Pain. He changed his name to the Undertaker. Yeah. Bam Bam Bigelow, Hulk Hogan, all the
Stone Cold.
Stone Cold wasn't wrestling when I was watching.
Okay.
This was before I stopped watching it when I turned 17. I stopped watching it.
Got it. Yeah, me too. Well, lastly, what would you like to tell all your fans who will be tuning in on December 29th?
I just tell them I love them and thank you for supporting me all these years.